Hi everyone. Today we are solving a conceptual question from the Indian Statistical Service Examination 2026 Statistics Paper 2. And before solving it, let me tell you one important thing about the ISS Paper 2. This paper is not just about the calculations. UPSC loves testing whether you understand the theory behind the statistical inference or not. And many students memorize the formulas, but UPSC checks whether you know why a formula is used. And today's question is a perfect example of that. It based on the one of the most fundamental ideas of the hypothesis testing, the likelihood ratio test, that is the LRT. And once you understand this concept, you will never forget the formula. Okay, so read the question first. In order to test H0 theta equal to theta 0 against the alternative H1 theta not equals to theta 0, the likelihood ratio to be used as the test statistic is given by, and there are four options. We have to select the correct one, and this is a parametric space. Okay, so let's do it. Look, before jumping to the options, now let us revise one basic concept. Suppose we observe some data and the likelihood function tells us how likely is this observed sample for different values of the parameter theta. So it is not the probability of theta. Instead, data are fixed, parameter varies. Okay, so this is the fundamental philosophy of the likelihood. So whenever you hear likelihood, immediately think which value of theta explains the observed data best, and the value is called the theta gap. Okay, which is the maximum likelihood estimator, MLE. Now, ask yourself, what are we comparing? We compare the likelihood under the null hypothesis with the largest possible likelihood over the entire parameter space. So mathematically, the numerator L theta 0, because under H0 theta equal to theta 0, and denominator because the denominator should present the best possible explanation of the observed data. So therefore, the likelihood ratio, this is okay. Now, why do we divide the maximum likelihood? Because the maximum likelihood is the largest value of the likelihood can ever attain. So therefore, okay, so this is a very beautiful property. The likelihood ratio can never exceed 1. Okay, so numerator is the restricted model and denominator, this is the best possible model, right? So restricted by best. Okay, so the ratio is always less than or equal to 1. Okay, now analyze every option. Option number A exactly matches the definition, so it is definitely correct. Now come to our option number B. Look, this is simply the reciprocal. Notice something interesting. So this ratio is basically greater than equal to 1. Right? But the likelihood ratio statistic should always satisfy this. So option number B is definitely incorrect. Okay. Now come to the option number C. Now look, there is no definition of LRT involving the minimum of these ratios. Instead, we divide by the maximum likelihood. So this is also incorrect. Right? Now come to our option number D. Again, this is not the likelihood ratio test statistic. Okay, so incorrect. So the likelihood ratio statistic, the correct option, this is option number A. Okay. This is our correct answer for this question. Now, this question is testing whether you remember the definition of the likelihood ratio, not your computational ability. And a common mistake is choosing option B, thinking that maximum likelihood should be on top. But remember, in the LRT, we compare the likelihood under the null with the best achievable likelihood. So the ratio is always at most 1. Okay. So for the complete null hypothesis, the same idea extends naturally, like where the numerator is maximized only over the parameter values allowed under H0, while the denominator is maximized over the entire parameter space. Okay, so clear all the things?